Is the Texas weather discussion video for Wednesday, the 2nd of May. I'm Donovan Neal. Of course, we could see our chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms increase during the afternoon hours today, but the nation's mid-sector could be in line for a potential severe weather outbreak this afternoon and evening. So let's talk all about it. Here's the upper air look across the nation this morning. Obviously, we have that big upper low, that big upper trough in our western states, adding some dynamic support to the storms yesterday evening. That, of course, produced a significant tornado in Kansas near Scott, Kansas. And obviously, that was pretty significant. That was a west tornado moving to the north of Bennington, Kansas. And obviously, that was pretty significant. We may see some of that activity this evening. But you can see from the radar earlier this morning, only a morning drizzle for throughout parts of North Texas, and that's really about it. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms increase during the afternoon and evening hours. But you can see it's pretty much mild this morning. We're in the low 70s as anticipated this morning all across the region, and it's starting to feel like summer across the nation. Not summer, it's starting to feel like spring across the nation this morning. Maybe a few cooler pockets reaching the 30s, but that's really about it. Taking a look across the watch warning map, we have some red flag warnings in effect, of course, for that Texas, New Mexico region, and of course some red flag warnings for parts of Pennsylvania and New Jersey, but down here things remain pretty quiet this morning. But here are the convective outlooks for today. We've got moderate risk for severe storms near Topeka, Kansas, extending towards Kansas City, Missouri, and of course we have that enhanced risk surrounding that for including parts of western Oklahoma extending towards the Midwest, and we have that standard risk extending towards San Angelo, extending towards Chicago, Illinois. And of course, the zone that we're focused is the enhanced and moderate risk areas, and this is the tornado probabilities. Of course, you can see that we have that 10% hatched area all the way from western Oklahoma, extending all the way towards of course the line of Kansas and northward. And of course, that's that same zone where we had that significant tornado yesterday. So we're gonna have to really watch for the potential of some few tornadoes that could be on the little strong side. And we'll also have some subsequent wind probabilities and significant hail probabilities as well. Pretty much in that same zone where storms could be on the discrete side. So we're going to have to watch this very carefully. But I think our day of severe weather will be tomorrow, where we have that standard slight risk of severe storms, and that cold front pushes off to the east. But we have an enhanced risk off to our north for parts of the Midwest, near Iowa and parts of northern Missouri. And on day 3, which is Friday, we have risk for severe storms, really for central Texas. But down here in North Texas, we could see some thunder by Friday, but no organized severe thunderstorms as expected. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Of course, most of the south central Texas gets most of the rain. Amounts here could vary around an inch to a half an inch of rain for parts of North Texas. Of course, your rain amounts can vary. That's anything that we see on Thursday and into Friday. So let's talk about it. Here's the GFS. This is the O6Z run valid today at 1 o'clock. Obviously, we have that big upper trough just to our west, a deep 998 millibar surface low position just to the south of Denver, Colorado, and we could see some significant severe storms. The fire to the east of that, and down here we still could see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon hours, but I don't think we'll see anything in terms of significant severe weather. Maybe a few may pose a risk for small hail, maybe some damaging winds at times, but that's really about it. Here's a significant tornado parameter around 7 o'clock in Oklahoma, where storm initiation is suspected to develop. But of course, you can see the max SPTP is peaking out near 13.6 in western Oklahoma, and of course that will definitely merit the potential for a few strong tornadoes in that zone here. But of course that's in western Oklahoma, and of course they need to be alert for the potential for a few significant tornadoes. But down here in DFW, of course, we should only see a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Highs should be in the mid 80s with mostly cloudy skies. And here's the situation during the morning hours. I think during the morning hours most some of us could be wet during the pre-dawn hours as a batch of rain and thunderstorms continues to move to the east, and really during the afternoon and evening hours, a cluster of thunderstorms moves to the east. That cluster might be on the little severe side, so let's go to the surface-based CAPE values, and obviously those CAPE values are peaking out near 3,785 joules per kilogram, and of course that's that area near the DFW metro area, and that'll definitely merit the potential for a few strong to severe storms. Some of that could actually turn quite severe, actually. And here's the significant tornado parameter, and that's peaking out near 22 units over parts of Dallas County. And of course, like I said, that's obviously significant. That's obviously sufficient for severe weather. And here's the significant tornado parameter, and that's peaking out around 1 to a 2, maybe even a 3 for parts of North Texas. And of course, that'll merit the potential for 1 or 2 tornadoes. Maybe a brief isolated tornado is possible Thursday afternoon and evening, but that's really about it. So for Thursday afternoon and evening, we'll mention a chance for large hail and damaging winds, and maybe the potential for a couple of tornadoes during the afternoon and evening hours with that cluster of thunderstorms moving through. Highs should be in the low 80s on Thursday, and by Friday we're still raining, but I think the severe weather potential should be gone. Highs should pretty much be in the upper 70s with that cold front coming through. And here's Saturday as the weekend begins. We're completely clear house on Saturday. Highs should be in the low 80s. Same thing on Sunday and Monday of next week. We should go back to mostly sunny skies. Highs should be in the mid 80s. Same thing on Tuesday. In a week from today, Wednesday, the 9th of May, we have a little short wave to our east of us, and down here, that looks like a dry look, of course, with highs in the mid 80s. And here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Friday the 11th. We have ridging starting to develop here, and down here, that remains pretty quiet as a result. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days. We pretty much stay in the mid to upper 80s for really the early parts of May. Of course, we could see highs in the 70s by Friday with that cold front coming through. But really, we could actually hit 90 once we progress into mid-May with that ridge starting to build in. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more notes in the blog. Next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.